somebody living there. This is class. I am not a big fan of carpets in the bathroom. It doesn't look like a bathroom, but it is a bathroom. But there's a fridge in there too. I can honestly say I have never been in a property like this. Nathan,
Hi John.
what do you want me to do?
So here in front of you on this laptop, I have scoured the subreddit called SpottedOnRightmove.
Okay.
And it's a subreddit full of the weirdest properties that people have just spotted on Rightmove.
Weird and wonderful. Cool, that's what we love.
Some of them are very nice properties, most of them are just bizarre.
So I will look at these beautiful properties and give them a ranking of strangeness, oddness, weirdness. 1 out of 10. Let's go. This looks like a beautiful countryside manor. Yeah, okay. It kind of looks like a phone box inside, or somewhere you could teleport into, or a gas chamber. Do you reckon if you put a Ring doorbell in it and it has to like scan you before you enter? Is that the strangeness that you wanted me to react to, or is there more strange things?
That's the strangeness. You can keep looking through it, see if anything else comes out.
Property looks lovely. It's massive. Properties, the room sizes are huge. That is a good renovation property. And a beautiful avocado bath suite with some beautiful pink carpets in the bathroom. I am not a big fan of carpets in the bathroom. People pee on the floor. Will we go for number 2?
Do you want to give me a ranking of that one, weirdness scale?
Remember, we at Prime Property Auction sell auction properties, the weird, the wonderful. So, I mean, it's a porch. It's a little bit odd, but I'm gonna say 3 out of 10. Not super weird. Number 2. So, a photograph from the back garden, which sometimes we use as well, because sometimes the front of a property can be pretty yucky. So if you get a nice back garden, then I like what the estate agent's done here. Oh wow, I think it's beautiful. Do you know what that looks like, right? It looks like the inside of a pool. So if you went away on holiday and wanted to jump into a beautiful pool, but they've managed to put it into a coved ceiling. Nice. Do you reckon it changes colours? I like how it goes from that to then just like a super beige conservatory. That's a nice bungalow. It doesn't seem like it fits like to the rest of the property. Is that it? That's what I'm reacting to? Okay. I think my scale of weirdness from things I've seen through my years of selling properties is maybe going to be quite high. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that before. No, it's super odd. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the property. We'll go 5 out of 10.
5 already, okay.
Well, 5's like averagely odd. I think that's more odd than the porch. There's a lot going on in this first photograph. A lot of plants. That's actually one thing I said to Stacey when we were getting new office. I was like, I want their plants to be everywhere. There is plants in every room, but not quite as much as this first photograph. Have we gone back in time? It looks like Robbie Burns' cottage or something that you would go to. Somebody lives here. Wow. Do you know what this house reminds me of? Like a Lord of the Rings house. A Hobbit house, exactly. I am fairly confident that if I was, wow, it is a Hobbit house. It definitely is a Hobbit house. This is class. Do you know what this would be excellent for? This would make a class Airbnb. And like, see if you're looking for Airbnb properties, it's almost like the more unique they are, the better. I mean, would you want to maybe stay in this house all year round? Maybe not. But like, see for like a weekend away, like it's really cool. It's funky. If you were to take photographs of this and post it on your Instagram, people would be like, what's Frodo up to? Is he having fun in the Shire? And you could be like, you're damn right he is. But yeah, the kitchen, man, that is class. That's so cool, man. I can honestly say I have never been in a property like this. So we're gonna go that for oddness, strangeness, uniqueness. Maybe we'll go to be kind, uniqueness. Yeah, let's say 7. It's gonna get even weirder. I feel like am I jumping up too high? Okay, right, next one. Okay, so it looks like the back of a terraced house that has an extension whacked onto the back of it. Kind of looks like potentially a greenhouse. It is a greenhouse.
You spotted it then.
It's not the greenhouse, good, because I was like, that's gonna be low. There's more. We
Would you have that in your house?
No, I don't think my wife would let me. I mean, I say I don't think, I know that she definitely wouldn't. I have a gold Buddha, but instead of actual Buddha, it is Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Buddha, and it's class. And Stacey moves him around the house frequently, so I have to try and find him because she hates it. I once went to a property and took photographs and wasn't really thinking, put it online, and I think it maybe was a teenage boy who had been in that specific room and didn't really think about it, and there was porn all over the walls. Massive fail. I got a lot of complaints because I basically had posted porn on the line. So if you are taking photographs of a property, just make sure that the photographs don't contain naked people on the walls. It's art, so how odd some people interpret. I think the Hobbit house is odder. I think the Hobbit house is odder. So I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go 6 out of this one. Right, next one. Yarmouth. I used to go to Great Yarmouth as a kid. That's where I used to holiday when I was younger, where I learned how to body surf, because I'm cool. Is it the mattress? And there's that person's ceiling. What we say to our clients when we are going out to properties is like, please just make it clean and tidy. Some people just, when it gets to the point, say this is an inherited property, which probably is. They're not really caring. They just want to get it sold. So I imagine the person photographing that property wasn't like, should we move the mattress? Or maybe that's someone's bed. Maybe that's, maybe I'm glossing over things a little bit, and this is actually someone's has specifically said, I want my bed to be in the pool that we don't use as a pool anymore. That's a really nice room. Like, again, I think it's always weird when you get like a really old house and then they do up like one bit of the house. So they've got a really nice sitting area and the rest of the house is not been touched in what looks like 50 years. We're gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. I don't think it's too odd. It's a little bit funny. Again, like that person's ceiling. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Next one. Nice end terrace house. Lots of greenery in the garden. Perfect. Get the fear now. Like, you give me the fear of like what's gonna come up next. I'm sure that sofa could tell some stories. See, when you use like a disabled toilet and you're very far away from the door, it's like the fear in case someone walks in. Doing the toilet in that room, that would give me the fear. I mean, do you reckon, is that a bedroom?
Looks like a living room. The fireplace. I don't know what's going on with that one.
At least there is a privacy curtain for the shower. Okay. Yeah, that's. It doesn't look like a bathroom, but it is a bathroom. But there's a fridge in there too. So imagine it's like someone's cooking dinner, and then it's like, oh, I need to get some peas out of the freezer, and then someone's having a. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you while you were pooing. I once sold a property in the toilet, so the way, because it was like a galley style, so you come in and you get to walk down, so the toilet was right at the end by the window, but the shower was in the middle of the room. So effectively you had to walk through the shower to do the toilet.
It also seems to be a really common thing on that subreddit, is just toilets in the wrong rooms.
This is actually far more common than you think, having just a toilet in there. But the fact that half of it's a wet room, again, a carpet in the toilet, not a big fan. This room doesn't know what it is. We'll go for a 6. We'll go for a 6. Because it is very common. It's good to know there is plenty of bleach though, so at least they're keeping that toilet clean. But I don't think I would want anything taken out of that freezer. Next, a 3-bedroom terraced house. Lovely teal. Oh, the doggy.
What the dog doing?
Hello, doggy. Excellent. There's a lot going on, man.
Have you ever seen that image, like early AI, and it's generated to make it look like you're having a stroke? That kind of image.
Oh, that's giving me an aneurysm.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot going on. I'm just trying to figure out, do you reckon that's wallpaper on the ceiling? Not something I would have in my house. I really enjoy the big speaker. Looks like that would be fun for parties. Maybe they're big karaoke. Or maybe they do opera. I think that's an opera vibe, no? We'll go 6. 6.
6 again.
Again, I don't know if it's like my strangeness of just like, has really been skewed by this auction industry. Yeah. Again, it's just, see, the strangeness factor is almost like increased by, it doesn't fit with the rest of the house. Each to their own. Next, this looks like a property we would sell. bet it would provide a great yield. Is that a Union Jack floor?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I don't care what you say, that's impressive. To actually lay that floor, I mean, I've got herringbone flooring in my house, and the guy that did the flooring, quote unquote, fucking hates herringbone because it's a pain in the arse. So I can only imagine that this was not easy to fit. So it's impressive. This is more weird. I used to have a shower, like look at that shower, there's so many toggles like that. We lived in a house, well my old man bought a house, and it had like a crazy shower like this. And on the viewing, the guy that was selling the house, like this was his pride and joy, like this is amazing. And there was a shower head that pointed directly at your bits, which he made a real big point. Look, you don't even have to touch yourself to wash yourself. And I had to leave the room because I was pissed myself laughing. I was like, excellent. My dad was like, oh, I have to buy the house because it's got a shower head that just points directly at your balls. Yeah, this guy, he installed, maybe it's the same guy. Maybe it's the same guy who sold us our old house. Is that a sauna? Or is that just...
I think it's just storage.
Kind of looks like a sauna. This is a flat. This is like a flat. There's a lot going on here. Nobody needs a shower like that. This is, I'm gonna say, this is just weird as hell. Like, I'm gonna go 8, because I just don't know, I don't get it. No one's gonna hold me to this, are they? Maybe you guys will, I don't know. If you think I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments. Okay, now this looks like an auction property. If I was walking up, sometimes we don't know what properties we're going to, we just get given keys. And then if I was walking up a street and I saw this, I'd be like, that is the property that I have to go into. So there is a bush growing out of the property. There's also, I can see a smashed window that has been beautifully boarded up. And it also looks like the front door has been smashed and then replaced by a board. Now this is what I would class as a top-notch auction property. But 85 bikes, just manky. Is somebody living there? Somebody was living there. Still boarded up. But I've actually sold, I went into a house like this and the guy was living in it. And I was like, oh, so where is it you stayed just now? He's like, here. Wow. Again, see. Whoa. You know, like if you're a scientist and you put something on, like just filmed it over time as it was taking over. Imagine being the next door neighbour of this house. Look, they've got a nice garden, they've even got solar panels in the house, and their next door neighbour is a cactus.
Do you notice what the neighbours don't have?
A neighbour?
Not anymore. No, any plants whatsoever.
Funny that. Wow. I can honestly say I have never seen the back of an entire house and the back garden overgrown to quite that. That's mental. Maybe if you are a keen gardener and want to maybe shave a face into the back of your house, that'd be quite fun. Honestly, so see like the inside of the property, I was like, this is kind of day to day for us. We sell loads of properties to that. The back of the house, that's mental. That's not a overnight thing. That is years and years, and clearly someone's been living there. So do you reckon they just were like, nah, we don't mind it. We quite like it.
I assume their mental state wasn't great if they're living in that condition.
Well, thanks for that, Nathan. Like, make our fun video really not fun.
Maybe they were just crazy and what's the word?
Maybe they were a big, was it hortilist?
Horticulturalist?
Horticulturalist? That word I can't say. Horologist? Is that a different thing?
No, that's clocks.
I don't know.
Or star signs.
Who knows?
It's one of them.
Whatever the f it is, that's fucking weird. Sorry for all the F-bombs, Nathan. I know you like to bleep them out. I don't want to give anything a 10, because what happens if we get something weirder? And we've got one left. Inside the property is day to day for us, but that is mental. Like it's all the way up the back of the house and on the roof. Let's go 9 because I'm leaving some for the next one. Right, last one. Let's see where we're at.
It's just Parliament.
It's actually up for sale.
Honestly, I think it's a fake seller, but the fact it's there.
I was going to say, actually it seems remarkably cheap.
Yeah, 35 million to control the UK.
You wouldn't control the UK, you would just you would charge them an inordinate amount of rent, which I imagine they would pay because they don't care about how much money they spend. Politics. That's just hilarious. A very rare find in this luxurious circa 11,000 square foot. It has a gym. Do you think that the people in Westminster are going to the gym frequently? Politics.
They've got other listings as well, which are probably all fake.
Westminster Station. I mean, I don't know who owns this. If that's strange that would be up for sale. I feel like that would be an off-market deal for all you property investors. The property itself. What am I reacting to right now? The property itself being weird, or the fact that it's on Rightmove?
In fact, it's on Rightmove.
Yeah, that's a fucking 10. As I say, I think that would maybe be an off-market deal. Cool. Well, that concludes our reaction video. Thanks, Nathan, for making me do that. If you like this kind of content, then make sure to like, subscribe. Obviously, we're doing our vlog series when you can see everything that's going on in the office. So if you want to see more me reacting to stuff on the internet, then that's what I'm here for. So turn that notification bell on, and most importantly, get hammered.